Welcome back, guys. Gvids here. Today's episode we're going to be doing some carcass fishing. Well, kind of. My original plan was to do some carcass fishing, so that's why we're grabbing this fox here. So if you do want to bring this along with you, you don't need to, but if you want to, go to this spot here. And if you do want to come with me, you're going to want to go to this location with your fox. I'm going to zoom right in so you have a better look at where we're going. Now once you make it to that last point there, you can grab your fox. You don't necessarily need to. Honestly, guys, you don't even need to bring a carcass with you. If you do choose to, it's completely up to you. But this method, I kind of found out that, well, this is a much better spot and we don't even need a carcass. But I was trying with it. But what you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want to take out your fishing pole. Now you don't need to put bait on if you don't want to, but you definitely want to take the pole out, and that's going to have a whole bunch of fish spawn in. Now there's a lot of fish out there. We got steelhead, largemouth, bluegill, rock bass, and redfin pickerel. There's a whole different kinds of fish there, so what's that, 4 or 5 different fish? So we're looking at least $45 to $65 worth of satchel money, I guess you want to call it. So I was trying it with the fox. I'm just going to run over the side here and see if anything happens there. Honestly, my ADD kicks in, and thank God it did on this spot because it made it extra juicy for me. Now instead of waiting for the carcass to do something, guys, you can run through the water. Actually, my correction, do not run through the water, walk through the water. The fish actually get spooked if you walk through the water a lot more than if you run. I kind of figured that out the hard way after I ran around for a while, realizing that I'm just running through the fish instead of actually giving them time to get spooked from me. But once I figured that out, they started going to the shore a lot quickly. So I just sent those 2 guys there, and I'm going to try to herd these guys all the way over to that far corner there. But I'm going to walk it. If you walk it, they work a hell of a lot better. I know my instinct is just to tap that X button and get going, but on this method, guys, you just want to walk through it. There's a couple of steelhead hanging out right there. That's $5. And off they go. So just walk through, and you actually get a hell of a lot more spooked as if you're running. Just look at all these things scatter, man. Holy. There is a lot of fish here, guys. That's awesome. We're going to fill our satchels really quick, and the really good thing about this spot is we're like 30 seconds away from Blackwater. And there's a butcher's there, and we can go and come back pretty much within a few minutes. So I'm not going to do any editing to this video. I want to show you guys basically how long I've been to this spot. I added maybe a few minutes there of me standing there with the stupid carcass, but I'm going to save you on that time. You don't need the carcass in order to stand there with it. But I'm going to continue walking around and just kind of see how many more fish I can spook out. Honestly, I could probably do this all day long with the amount of fish out here. And if the fish do start spawning on you, you can basically just run away, come on back, whip your fishing pole out, and they should start spawning in for you again. And that's a beautiful thing. There's actually some birds here too if you want to take the time and pop those things out of the sky. But for now, I'm more interested in the fish because they are the easiest and the quickest form of money. When you're picking them up, they're the fastest. There's no animation time, really. That's one thing I'm not a big fan about the hunting, is animation time. Like I said before, I have ADD, and I hate sitting there and waiting. So I'm going to start picking these guys up. We can start counting along with you if you want, and see how much money I've made from it. I'm not going to bring you to the butcher's this time, just so you save the effort there. We all know how much the fish are worth, so we can kind of count along as I go. But if you do fill your satchel on all the fish that are here, you're guaranteed to make at least, well, you get the 25 for the steelhead, and then another 20 for the bass, so that's 45, plus another 10 or 20 for the other fish. So yeah, you're looking at least $60 for this spot. And I've only been here for just under 8 minutes or so. We'll just say 10 to keep it safe. But I try to edit my videos so they're not so long. I don't like having the 10-minute video. I know everyone else out there does, but I really try not to. So I'm trying to speed this one up a little bit just so it's under that 10-minute mark. But as you guys see, there is a ton of fish here, and you could pretty much do this all day long. My suggestion is do come here in the daytime though, don't come here at night. Probably won't do as well. But this spot is very juicy. As you see, this carcass didn't do squat. I wouldn't even worry about the carcass, guys. So don't waste your time trying to hunt those things down. So anyways, guys, I really hope you guys like this spot. Let me know in the comments there on how much money you guys made from this spot, and what are your favorite money-making methods so far. But besides that, guys, please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.